What's going on, Supreme Ecom family? Ian back here again to provide you with that crazy amount of free value you guys come back for every single week. This week, I'm going to be talking to you guys about some of the most necessary apps that you need for your store, as well as one of my all-in-one favorite apps that I use to increase my conversion rates, my average order value, and my overall customer experience. So strap in and let's get to it. Now, before all that, you know the Supreme Ecom team loves to give out that free consulting call every single week. And if you want to get a chance to win that free consulting call, all you have to do are 3 simple things. First, give this video a thumbs up, comment the word app down below in the comments section with one of your biggest takeaways from this video, and subscribe to our Supreme Ecom YouTube channel, AC Hampton's YouTube channel, and follow us both on Instagram at AC_Hampton and Supreme_Ecom. And if you do all of that, you'll be entered in for your chance to win that free consulting call next week. And make sure to keep watching to see who the winner of last week's free consulting call was. And also don't forget, it is a brand new month here at Supreme Ecom, which means we're opening up some more spots for our case study / mentorship. So make sure to reach out today to take advantage of one of these limited spots. With our mentorship, you're gonna be getting 2 live Zoom calls a week, one-on-one, live chat support from 6 and 7 figure marketers such as myself to answer any questions that you have at any time of the day, access to the Supreme Ecom blueprint for absolutely free, and of course those advanced scaling strategies that we use on all of our own stores every single day. All you have to do is DM the word June to AC_Hampton on Instagram or Supreme_Ecom on Instagram, and we'll be sure to get back to you guys in the same day. We've been able to help out so many students in such a short amount of time, and I know that if you're taking action, we'll be able to help you out just the same. So I used to use a variation of all of these apps on my stores, probably about 10 to 15 apps at a time. But it started to get a little too costly, started slowing down my store, so I knew it was time to make a change, and that's when I found the Vitals 40-in-1 app. These apps on my store range from things for upsells, downsells, post-sales, pre-sales, really anything you could possibly think of to help increase that average order value and your conversion rate, as well as your overall customer experience. But I found that all these apps were slowing down my store way too much, and I needed to condense them all into one. And that's when I found the Vitals 40-in-1 app. So before we dive into the Vitals 40-in-1 app and exactly how I use it and utilize the apps inside of it to help with my store, it is crucial to understand the importance of all of the apps in general and the effect that they have on your overall speed score. There are tons of different apps out there, and there are a few that I absolutely love to have on all of my stores. Some of those apps that I always want to have on my store are Sticky Add to Cart. What this does is it allows your customers to check out at any point in time. So I know it gets really annoying when I scroll all the way through an entire product page, look at the reviews, and do all my research on the product, but then I can't purchase. I have to scroll all the way back up to the top. A lot of customers think the exact same way. You'll have a huge drop-off without a Sticky Add to Cart bar because people will say, oh, I don't want to buy this now, I'm already moving on from it, so they drop off your landing page. Having that Sticky Add to Cart bar there so they're able to check out and go directly to checkout at any point in time they're scrolling through your page will help with overall conversion rates and lead to way more purchases. The next app is the Frequently Bought Together app. This is 100% going to help with your average order value because it allows you to bundle your products together. So on my general stores, I always have one main product with 2 upsell products. Those upsell products are things that can go along with the product that you're selling. So something that goes before or after the action that's performed by your main product. So this app allows you to bundle them all together so that your customer can purchase them all together. And they'll even allow you to throw a discount on it. So if they purchase the full bundle, that leads to a higher average order value. And the best thing about those upsell products inside of this is it's all profit outside of the cost of those goods because you're not running ads to them at all. They may come to your screen for your main product, but when they see your upsells, they may even find one of those way more interesting and purchase that one instead, or purchase it alongside of your main product. That way, your average order value is increasing, your profits are increasing. It's a win-win situation. The third app that I always have on my stores is some kind of review app. It's crazy important to have these on there because more credibility leads to greater trust from your customers, which leads to more conversions. So by having good reviews on your store, it's going to help with that overall conversion rate because customers are going to be able to trust you. These apps allow you to review and edit the whole review itself by adding in images, long paragraph reviews. So typically I go to Amazon and I find some really good reviews and add those to my product pages to lead to more credibility. And again, it's all about that credibility, because at the end of the day, if your customer can trust you, they're way more likely to convert. And now I want to show you guys my favorite app that has a majority of all of those features inside of it, the Vitals 40-in-1 app. So this is the Vitals 40-in-1 app that I'm actually using currently on one of the stores that I'm scaling a product with. You can see that I have a bunch of different apps that I'm using inside of here, and I definitely recommend taking advantage of all of them. So the app itself is very customizable, and you want to make sure that you're using your store's third accent color. As you know, we always like to have white, black, and a third accent color. Make sure you're using that third color for almost all of these apps so that your store can look really congruent and put together. As you can see, there's tons of different things you can use here: boost your revenue, convert more, lead captures. All these things are definitely really important to use to increase the overall conversion rate, as well as the overall customer service inside of your store. AC also uses this exact app in his last video from his challenge, where he scaled his store up to $1,000 in profit in just 7 days. And now I want to show you some of my favorite features that I like to use on the store myself. First, of course, is the sticky add to cart bar. As I said previously, it's one of the most important apps when it comes to converting those customers as they're scrolling through your page. So naturally, I make sure to have it on every single one of my stores. And by using the sticky add to cart bar included in the Vitals 40-in-1 app, I'm able to also utilize another feature inside of Vitals called accelerated checkout. That will allow me to go directly to checkout by clicking anywhere on my store that has the buy now button. And that will get people to skip the add to cart, where they forget their product a lot of the time, and take them directly to checkout to put that pressure on them to start buying it now. One of the other features that I really like to use inside of the Vitals app is the Wheel of Fortune feature. What this does is it gives your customer a discount by providing us their email, and it spins a wheel to give them that percentage off. Now you gotta be careful when using this feature, as it automatically defaults to 70% through 10% off. And the worst thing that can happen is having 4 or 5 customers in a day get that 60 to 70% off discount, and then you're gonna start losing a lot of money. So make sure that you're keeping an eye on that and setting it up properly. Another great part about that Wheel of Fortune app is that's collecting those emails and being able to go back and do email retargeting to recapture those customers that either didn't purchase the first time or you think would purchase the new product that you're running on your store currently. The third feature I like to use is the volume discount. As you can see here, I have one set up already, and what it does is right here, when you buy 2, you get 5% off. Buy 3, get 10% off. Buy 4, get 20% off. By providing your customer all these discounts, it's gonna increase your average order value because they're gonna buy more than one. By giving them that discount, it's gonna motivate them to purchase multiple of your product and increase your average order value overall and lead to a better conversion rate. So typically what I like to do is do 2 with a 10% discount, 3 with a 15% discount, and 4 with a 20% discount. Now you can do less than that, or you could do even more than that depending on what your profit margin is. But again, similar to the Wheel of Fortune feature, make sure you're being mindful of that and it's not gonna end up costing you more than you're making. Again, all of these features are completely customizable. So as you see, as I'm scrolling down, I can change the text, the background, the margins, whatever I want about these. There's multiple different theme options, so I can just have it match whatever it's gonna fit best on my store as a whole. Always make sure you're saving everything, but always make sure that you're customizing these features so that your store is congruent with itself across all of the features that you're using. So with my Wheel of Fortune app, I'm making sure I'm using the color blue. With my sticky add to cart bar, my button's blue, my words are blue. The text could be black or another color, but you want to make sure that everything is the same across your entire store to help increase those overall conversion rates. Now going back to those 3 apps that I had mentioned at the beginning of the video, outside of those, there are tons of different apps you can use. The biggest upside to using those individual apps instead of Vitals is that that one app is specifically made to do that one job. So it's gonna perform the best it possibly can. So inside the Vital app, it's got a lot of things going on. So it's not always gonna work out as perfectly as the individual app itself would. So that's really one of the drawbacks to using Vitals. But one of the biggest drawbacks to using multiple different apps is that it affects your speed score. So the speed score is the pace at which your store is actually running, and you want to have that be between a 40 and a 55, if not higher. The lower the speed score, that means the worse your store is running compared to your competitors in the market. If you have a really low speed score, that means customers are going to have really laggy pages, which is going to lead to them dropping off your page. The solution to that, of course, is cutting down on those apps and utilizing things such as the Vitals 40-in-1 app or getting everything hard coded into your store. But I don't know about you guys, I don't know anything about coding, so I stick with Vitals 40-in-1. So make sure next time when you're setting up your store, or if you're currently running a store that has a really low speed score, maybe test out Vitals 40-in-1 and see how it works for you. And don't worry, I did not forget about that free consulting call I still got to give away. So the winner from last week's YouTube video is Matthew Dryling. Congratulations. Make sure to hit us up on our Instagram page and we'll go ahead and get that call set up for you. And remember, if you guys want a chance to win that free consulting call for next week, to do those 3 things that I mentioned at the beginning of the video: giving this a thumbs up, commenting the word app in the comments with one of your biggest takeaways, subscribing to the Supreme Ecom and AC Hampton YouTube channels, as well as giving us both a follow on Instagram at AC_Hampton and Supreme_Ecom. And if you're interested in one of those limited available spots in our mentorship for the month of June, make sure to reach out to AC_Hampton with the keyword June, and he'll get back to you about one of those remaining spots. Thank you guys for coming out. Peace out.